Hello and welcome to Tropical Capitalists. On this channel, we talk about global wealth strategies and how serious investors protect their families and their assets. Serious investors protect their families and their assets when the world becomes unpredictable. I am Noelia, realtor and partner at My Second Option. And today we're going to discuss something that most people never think about until it's too late. Emergency relocation. What happens if a crisis suddenly hits Europe or the Western world and people cannot freely move their money or leave their country? Check out what's happening today. Wealthy individuals, entrepreneurs, diplomats, and generational wealth families already think about this scenario. They do not wait until the crisis happens. They build their escape strategy years in advance. Before we go further, if you want to learn how our clients build international strategies through residency, real estate, crypto-friendly jurisdictions, and offshore structures in places like Panama, El Salvador, or Paraguay, check the link in the description and contact us directly on WhatsApp. And when you reach out, we speak directly with you. No assistants, no call centers. We work with a limited number of serious clients, including entrepreneurs and multi-generational wealth families who want long-term protection for their wealth and their families. Okay, now let's talk about the reality that many high net worth individuals are beginning to understand. The world is becoming less predictable. Governments are increasing surveillance, financial controls, and travel restrictions. We saw a preview of this during recent global crises when entire countries closed their borders and people were suddenly unable to travel or move their money. That moment made many investors realize something very, very important. Freedom of movement cannot be taken for granted anymore. Smart investors therefore build what we call an escape infrastructure, not because they expect disasters tomorrow, but because they understand that preparation is everything. If you try to create a relocation plan during a crisis, it is already too late. Flights disappear, borders close, financial transfers get blocked, bureaucracy slows everything down. This is why our VIP clients prepare in advance. Our clients include entrepreneurs, international investors, diplomats, and families that have built wealth across several generations. These families understand something that most people only realize during crises. Wealth alone is not enough. You must also have mobility and jurisdictional protection. One of the most important elements of this generation is residency. At least one family member must hold legal residency outside the European Union or other countries. This creates a legal anchor in another jurisdiction. If something happens and movement becomes restricted, residency allows the family to legally relocate and access another country quickly. The second element is documentation. This sounds simple, but it is extremely important. Every member of the family must have valid passports, identification documents, and official records such as birth certificate ready and accessible. During a crisis, administration offices may close or documents may become difficult to obtain. Preparing these details in advance removes delays when time comes critical. Third element is logistics. If a serious situation develops in Europe or in another country, the first stage of relocation often involves moving from EU countries into Switzerland. Switzerland has long been one of the most stable and neutral jurisdictions in Europe. It offers strong infrastructure, global connectivity, and historically has served as a transit hub for international travel during uncertain periods. From Switzerland, we can organize the next step of relocation. For our VIP clients, this includes access to private aviation when commercial travel becomes unreliable or restricted. Private jets provide the flexibility to leave Europe quickly and safely. This is not something that can be organized in the middle of a crisis. It requires preparation, networks, and planning long before any emergency occurs. Once clients leave Europe, the final destinations are chosen strategically. One of the most important destinations is Panama. Panama has been an international international financial hub for decades. It operates on a territorial tax system. It uses the US dollar as its primary currency, and it offers strong property rights and global banking access. Many diplomats, entrepreneurs, and generational wealth families quietly hold assets, real estate, and financial structures in Panama because it allows them to preserve wealth while remaining connected to global markets. Panama is also geographically positioned outside major geopolitical conflicts while maintaining close economic ties with the United States and international financial systems. For many elite families, it represents a secure place to hold generational wealth while enjoying stability and freedom. Another strategic destination is Paraguay. Yes, Paraguay is often overlooked, but serious investors understand its long-term value. The country offers extremely low taxes, political stability, abundant agricultural land, and massive natural resources, including water and energy. Paraguay is also geographically isolated from many global conflicts, which is why some investors view it as one of the most safe locations in the world, in case global instability increases dramatically. For families thinking in decades rather than in years, Paraguay offers something rare today: land, food, security, energy, independence, and long-term geopolitical stability. This is why many of our clients structure their strategy in layers. Panama for international finance and generational wealth. Paraguay for long-term stability, security, land, and independence. And in many cases, El Salvador is added to the structure as a crypto-friendly jurisdiction where Bitcoin and digital assets are welcome rather than restricted. When you combine these jurisdictions, you create a diversified global footprint. This strategy is not about running away from problems. It's about building optionality. The elite do not wait for the crisis. They prepare infrastructure that allows them to move their family, protect their assets, and continue operating their business, and regardless of what happens politically or economically around the world. Preparation also brings peace of mind. Many clients who create these structures never actually need to use them, but simply knowing that their family has options dramatically changes how they view the global risk. They know that if something happens in their home country, they are not trapped. They have residency elsewhere. They have banking access elsewhere. They have real estate elsewhere. They have mobility, and mobility is one of the most valuable assets in the modern world. Most people, unfortunately, only start thinking about these things when restrictions already exist, and then they are caught in the middle of a problem. By that time, relocation becomes extremely difficult. Governments move quickly during crises, and systems can change overnight. The smartest investors, therefore, think several steps ahead. It's the reality. They ask simple questions. Where would my family go if we had to leave quickly in case of an emergency, in case of a catastrophe, in case of a war? Do we have legal residency somewhere else? Do we have property in another country? Do we have the ability to move our wealth internationally fast enough? These are the questions that define real financial freedom today. At Tropical Capitalist, we help entrepreneurs, diplomats, and generational wealth families build exactly this kind of international strategy. Through residency programs, real estate investments, banking networks, and jurisdictional diversification, we help our clients create options for themselves and for their families. So if you want to build your own international plan B with residency options, real estate opportunities, and asset protection strategies in places like Panama, El Salvador, and Paraguay, well, don't hesitate to contact us directly through the links below. We work with a limited number of serious clients who want long-term solutions and strategic planning. And if you want to learn more about how the world's most successful investors protect their wealth internationally, subscribe to our channel, Tropical Capitalist, because in the future, the greatest form of freedom will not just be money. It will be mobility, optionality, and having the right jurisdictions before everybody else realizes they need them. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found this video useful, and I will see you in the next one.
At My Second Option, we're constantly looking for the best investment and the right fit for you. We are out here walking the land, going to the properties, meeting with developers, checking permits, and building the connections that matter. We operate in Panama, Paraguay, and El Salvador, 3 countries full of opportunity, each with their own rhythm and potential. In Paraguay, we focus on sovereign living, low-cost land, legal residency, and long-term value for those who want peace and security outside the noise. In El Salvador, we guide you through the frontier of freedom, from ocean viewscapes to off-grid living in a country embracing innovation, Bitcoin, and new beginnings. And here in Panama, we bring you options, from tropical villas to city apartments to turnkey Airbnb setups in a country with strong infrastructure, 0% tax on foreign income, embracing cryptocurrency, technology, global access, and an international way of living. We handle everything: second citizenship, relocations, real estate, construction, remodelations, development, legal and accounting advice, property management, and more. We help you establish your business through our network with the best in-house team of lawyers and accountants. We're hands-on, transparent, and always tailored to your goals. Whether you're relocating, investing, or just building a plan B, we help you do it right and do it smart. We are always seeking for the right investment for you. So don't hesitate to contact us. Our WhatsApp link is in the description. Or scan the QR code at the end of the video to connect with us directly. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more insights. See you on the next one.